Alright, y'all, before I get into this video, I just want to show y'all how I styled this $3 shirt I got from the thrift store yesterday. And I'm thinking about making a TikTok video about different ways how to style my $3 shirt. But this is one of the styles. I'm just over here about to do a little sit down video with you guys. And I was like, let me see what I want to put on. And I had just remembered I bought a shirt yesterday. And I was just going with the flow of life. I was like, let me just throw this on. This is really big. This is like a size 2X for me. Oh, why my camera do that? I'm not sure if you guys can see that. But yeah, this is a size 2X on me. And I'm like, oh, I'm liking this. So I just wanted to show y'all this before we get into our video. But let's go. Alright, what's up, you guys? I am coming back to you all raw and authentic. I'm here. I'm back. First, I don't even know where to start. I just randomly last night I was like, okay, I need to record a video. I need to record something, because I remember the last video I recorded for you guys. It was and I was doing the summertime too, or at least get into the summer. That was something about like a healing journey at the time. And it's funny that I say that, because what I was healing for then is something that I've been healing for something different now. And that is something I really kind of wanted to just put out there in the opening, that the healing never stops. We always have something that we are healing, whether it's healing from friendships, healing from things at work, healing from situationships, or even healing from things that we allowed within ourselves, and we're learning to forgive ourselves and others. And that's just something that I really have been on for lately, for a while, but it's been more so lately. Yeah, because I know this summer, we're in the fall time now. This summer I didn't really do too much like content curating. I remember on Instagram I posted what I did in July at the boutique, and then I went and that was in the beginning of July, I think. And it's crazy when I'm doing the timeline of things then, and it's all coming in now. It's just like, how did I miss these things? Or why didn't I listen to my intuition and pay attention to these things? And I'm just going to say that it's so much that I've learned within myself. We're in, the third quarter of the year. We're going to be approaching fourth quarter in the wintertime. It's so much I've learned about myself as an individual woman that I just felt like I just wanted to talk. I don't know. I know I'm usually different when I'm making my content videos, when I'm doing stuff on TikTok, or I'm doing clothing hauls. And I know someone had asked me when am I going to vlog. I know so I was surprised too. I didn't really think no one paid attention, whatever. But someone asked me, was I doing summer vlogs? And at first I thought I was going to, but I realized I was not in the right mental headspace to do so. I just don't believe that I should be in front of a camera if I'm not good all the way within in order to do so. I don't want to come off as not authentic, or come off as, okay, something is off with her. And I don't want to come off of that, because I knew something was off with me. I knew something was off, and I just did not want to be present on camera if I knew something was off of me. And that's where that whole healing thing begins. Like, that's where it begins. I'm learning, and actually I have forgiven myself, and I have forgiven others. It's just weird, because we expect that if we treat people the way we want to be treated, or we try to build genuine friendships or relationships with people, that everything's going to be okay. But we sometimes try to ignore some things. We try to brush it off. Well, it's this thing we call red flags. We try to brush it off and think that, if I ignore it, it's going to be okay. Everyone has their cons to them. But little do we know that, hey, we need to actually pay attention to how someone makes us feel as well. Like, hey, I don't like that you did that. This is how this made me feel. And if you have some people trying to not validate your feelings, those are not the people for you. And that's kind of what I was going through a little bit this summer, was wanting to hold on to stuff that I did not need to hold on to. And that's why I'm here now. I realized last night when I was driving by myself in the car that I was lost this summer. And I'm usually not the type of person to be like, oh, girl, you lost. I'm usually the type like, no, I'm woke. I know what I'm doing, but we can still be woke but lost somewhere in a gaze or days, or however you pronounce it. We can still be lost floating in the cloud somewhere. And that's what it was for me without even realizing it until things just completely stop. And once those things completely stop, I had to face I had to face my I had to face my fears. I had to face some things I didn't want to face. I had to come to terms of realization with things. And this is thing I hope you two don't block me for this, but sometimes when people are afraid to face things that makes them uncomfortable, there's this saying that I usually say, you have to eat that shit up. Because eating that shit up eating that shit up allows you to face those demons. It allows you to face those things that make you uncomfortable, so you can learn to move forward with life. There's this thing, and you guys I'm pretty sure you might be familiar with it, and I've been aware of it for so long, but I've been doing more soul searching on this, called the law of attraction. I've always was familiar with it, but I never really took the time to done my own research on it. And I was doing a lot of that lately, and just realizing that is something. If it wasn't for the fact that I was lost and I got out of that cloud to come out of, I would have never done that soul searching of law of attraction. I would have never done that soul searching of getting back on those I am daily affirmations that I like to do. I'm a big believer of the things you say, you speak it out into the universe. So let's say, you know this term saying, oh, I woke up on the wrong side of bed, or dang, I might have hit my foot or something, I'm going to have a bad day. You're speaking that into existence for the universe to have, saying, oh, you're going to have a bad day. And I don't believe I'm not. I might have hit my foot on something, I might have forgot my lunch at home, but that doesn't determine how my whole day is going to be. I always get compliments saying, oh, you're such a positive person. And because that's just how I flow with life. That's just how I am. It's so easy to get caught up in negative thoughts. Trust me, it's so easy. I feel like, I can't speak for others, I can only speak for myself. But y'all remember Lizzie McGuire? She would have a little cartoon character on the side, and it would be telling her different things, or like this little stuff. I feel like we have that positive thing on us, and we also have that negative thing. Because we get negative thoughts. We're human. We get negative thoughts, but sometimes those thoughts become reality if we dwell on those thoughts. If we don't practice how to have a powerful mind, because the tongue and the mind is very powerful, y'all. It's so powerful. I even feel like some of the music we listen to, when some of these rappers and music artists say things, it's powerful and they speak it to existence. I would just tell my mom this, and rest in peace to, this was my favorite rapper, rest in peace to Dolph, but it was once in one of his lyrics he said, when I'm gone, when I'm gone, my son gonna be a young little rich little bastard. So it was something like that within that part. But pretty much when he made that song, and he said at the time, it's like you were saying that you knew you were gonna be gone while your son was still young. If I could finally, oh my god, he gonna be when I'm gone, son, you gonna be a young little rich little bastard. It was something like that. I can't remember the name of the song, but some of the things that we say, we are putting in the universe. You have to be careful and mindful of the things you say. That's why when they say, be mindful of things you say to other people, because words can hurt. But not only do those words hurt, those words are also out there into the universe. Like, it's out there. What's the saying? They always say, we've been taught this as kids. Think before you speak. That is really, I don't think no one really went that deep into that when they would say think before you speak, because you have to be mindful of the universe that we live in. But other than that, I go with the flow of life. I'm more so in the present, where like I think about the future, don't get me wrong, but I'm more so in the present. And where I'm at right now, I would say I'm in the light and no longer in the dark space. I know in September, May, June, July, August, September time, I was in a really dark space. I was in a dark space where I would not even wish on anyone my worst. I don't have no enemies, but I would not want to wish on my worst enemy to get into that space, because that was not a pretty sight. It was scary, because I started to lose my faith in God. I started to lose my spirituality with the universe. I just started to lose a lot of things. Things that usually keep me sane and usually keep me going. I just how much time I have now. Things that usually keep me going and everything, I lost it. I just completely lost it. I went into a really dark space. Not because of one thing, but it was literally, if you think of an eco map, and I'm not going to even drop a picture on it if you don't know what an eco map is, but I'm like the middle of the eco map, and there are like little bubbles going on in my life, little different things, and I literally felt like everything that was going on in my life was crashing. So that's literally about 10 different emotions I'm experiencing as one individual, and it was hard. It was really, really hard, and even thinking about it, it feels heavy on my heart, and I'm trying not to cry, because that was a tough space for me. I didn't really talk about it like that to too many people. Like, I even hid it from my family, because I didn't want them to see me, because I'm usually the positive light in the household. I usually am. And I knew that at that moment, I was no longer a positive light. I felt like a dark light. I just felt not myself, and it was completely scary. It was scary. Even just thinking about those things that made me feel that way, I remember ignoring my intuition. I remember even ignoring myself and not wanting to be right about some things. But I'm like, I don't know, but I couldn't prove it. And there's just other things that played a role in it as well that made me go into that dark space. And even like thinking about revisiting that dark space, I remember that I no longer wanted to be here. I said, what is my purpose on this earth? When I tell you, I feel like everything was crashing down on me. I said, this can't be for real. I said, this can't be the adult life. This can't be what we want. This can't be it. That's all I kept saying. I said, this cannot be it. It was scary. I'm going to be honest with you, y'all. It was really scary, because it came to a point at that time I was like, I don't care if there's no tomorrow. I would say things. I would think things. I won't say I would say those things, but I would think those things at the time. I would say, well, I would think, if there's no tomorrow for me, whatever. That's how I would pretty much feel about things. Like, but I did not like it. I did not like that at all. I did have to think of some things that would keep me here. I said, what are some things what is keeping me here? What is keeping me around? Like, what is my motivation to continue to stick around? Because depression is so real, and it hit me in so many ways, like too many ways. I don't want to get into details about what all that was, because but it was too many. But I had to think about things like, what is keeping me here? One of the things that was the top thing for me was being a big sister. I have younger siblings. They're not little kids. They grown, like 18, 20, in their early 20s. And I was thinking about them, especially my youngest sister, because I don't want to do the selfish thing and no longer want to be present, and that affects them. I don't want that to affect them growing up into their early adulthood. So I did thought about them as well. Another thing I thought about disappointing God as well. He is one person I don't want to disappoint, and he was like really my second reason. And then my third thing, it's funny, but I was like, I have a trip coming up that I've been making payments on, and I want to go. I said, I'll be damn. So I had to think about a few things, and that last one had to make me laugh, because I like to laugh. So I had to think of some things, and that was one of the things. I said, oh girl, you got a trip, you might want to plan accordingly or whatever. So And then another thing, a fourth thing that came up, I said, okay, I'm working on a short film. I got my dates. So I just been trying to find things that help me to look forward to something, because I thought my phone was ringing. I have never, ever been in a place that dark, because that was scary. I didn't even like being in the dark in my own room, like in my own setting, because that was really scary. Like, it was really scary. It was something scary. But I'm still working through those kinks. But where I was in August, some weeks ago, I am literally taking it 30 minutes by 30 minutes. I'm taking it day by day. I'm really taking it hour by hour. I have to take it like that, because that's just what works for me and no one else. So that's just part of my healing journey, just taking it, hey, if I gotta take it 30 minutes by 30 minutes, that's what it is. But now I'm in a space where, okay, I'm taking it week by week. You know, I went from going from 30 by 30 to hour by every other hour to day by day, to where I'm taking it week by week and getting to a point where, okay, I'm going to take it month by month. And I had to get myself there. What helped me get myself there was speaking more positive things into existence, changing the way how I think in my mindset, taking a break from social media, taking a break from people, not eating certain foods as well, because certain foods do play a part in how we think and everything. Getting back to things that I enjoy. I enjoy dancing. I really like dancing and making content videos. So I'm slowly but surely getting back to that in a way. Just little by little. Like I said, I know life and life and retrograding. But I'm getting there. Slowly but surely I'm getting there. And the healing feels good. It feels good. It's we still got some kinks to work out, but I'm really enjoying my company. I'm enjoying myself. I love the feeling of, I like going out and meeting new people. Like, I just really like that. I just like it. I really do. I'm not turning down anything. Someone invite me somewhere. Oh, I'm a girl. Because I might just meet some awesome people, and I've been doing that the last few weeks. Just going out to places, going out by myself, meeting some amazing people that also helped me as far as with how I view myself, change my way of thinking. So, and I felt like me meeting certain people for a reason. Even if we just only spoke for an hour, or even if we didn't know each other prior to the thing, we know each other now because we follow each other on social media. We spoke on a different level of the world that I don't get with conversations with most people. So yeah. That felt, I've been going out. Like, if I go out somewhere, I said, look, I'm not worried about, oh, I'm spending a bunch of money. I'm not spending a bunch of money. I'm not. I'm here just for a good time, to just mingle, talk to people, and that's pretty much it, point blank period. So yeah. But other than that, y'all, that was just the video, part of my healing that I've been going on. This healing is different from the last healing video, because I was healing from a little situation from that time. A nigga made me mad, so that's what I was healing from, but I don't forgave him. That was something different. I got over that, like, in a quickness. But this healing thing was more personal, because it was going back on an eco map, 10 different things going on, and I had so many different emotions to where I felt heavy, and I didn't like that feeling. So, if you want to share this video with someone who is on, or maybe on a healing journey, or is looking for a healing journey, and they just need some type of positive words of encouragement, or they just need something, feel free to share this with them. This, like I said, this video is completely different from all my other videos. It's not your typical content video, and I am going to get back to that, but definitely make sure you guys follow me, like, on TikTok and Instagram, because I am starting to get more posted on TikTok, because folks is on there. And I like TikTok, so yeah, definitely guys, make sure you guys follow me on there. And I really just enjoyed talking to you guys. I just be going with the flow of things, as you can tell. It's just me, but yeah, if you guys want to see another type of content, I did make an Instagram post about what type of content people want to see. And y'all keep saying pranks, and someone tell me, aside from the clothing house, of course, I know I'm gonna give y'all that, but someone said more pranks. So someone told me to do pranks. And then someone told me to, like do some dating and stuff. I said we're gonna slowly but surely see. But I could give y'all what y'all want. I'm gonna give it to the girls. So, but other than that, I will see you guys in my next video because we're gonna speak that into existence. And yeah, peace.